Admit to me, Jesus, Lord, on the Holy Spirit can admit to me, Jesus, Lord. If you cannot admit to me, Jesus, Lord, you're not the Holy Spirit. I just wanted to say, Tevin Gibson, Demontre, Joshua Price, I'm so confused. There are some advantages to being called a Daniel. One of Gavin's nicknames was Daniel. And there's some advantages to being a Daniel. You know, just like God told you certain things about me, he told me certain things about you. How I seen Tevin Gibson and Demontre by the throne. How I seen Joshua Price, even though he didn't have a lot of my statuses, as an equal to me. And Joshua Price, you become a pedophile, being held at gunpoint for sexual misconduct with a minor. Tevin Gibson, you're preaching things of what you think and not what God tells you to preach, and you had this type of status behind you. Do you know that it is not anything to be compared to somebody like Gavin? Gavin being called Lord, Gavin commanded angels. Do you know my grandpa died knowing who Gavin was and knowing what he stood for, knowing what he was about, from his love to his works, even knowing that he didn't receive everything promised to him. He didn't receive all the things promised to him, didn't gain everything promised to him. But the one thing that he did have was his loyalty, his faithfulness, and his extreme love for his God. He tells something like you, Joshua. He tells somebody like you, Joshua, there will never be anyone like Gavin again in works or in love, but more about love. How do you think I knew that? Because God told me that. He said, he told you that there will never be anyone like Gavin ever again in works or in love, but more about love. I knew that he told you that because he told me that. And Joshua, I'm so confused that you can be sleeping with a minor after selling your soul to God. You were compared an equal to Gavin. What's wrong with you? It hurt me even to come out and say this video so much. Do you know people died knowing that Gavin was tried in Erie, Kansas and justified? My grandpa, his last words to me were, Gavin, thanks for standing by my side. And you know, to this day, every time my mom passes Erie, she thinks about the day I went there. All over again. Even though that's been more than 10 years ago, she thinks about just how frightening and terrifying of a trial by God really means, and what it really means to take a stand for the Lord.